Welcome back, guys. In the previous video, we made a navigation bar and we incorporated few of the things we've learned in the previous videos. So we're going to add a background image to the navigation bar, and we're also going to include position, and let's see how it goes. So to add a background image, we're going to have a div, and we're going to give the div a class of, say, image. Now, this is not what makes the image come into place. We are just trying to use a meaningful class name. And say we just want a random text on the image, say coding the future, and we could give this a class name of text, say text1. Say we are going to have more texts. All right, so we have a div that is holding the image, and we also have a text inside the container. So let's call the class. So class image, BGI. I have my image right here, downloaded from pexels.com, .jpg, and we'll give it a height of, say, let's just say 700 pixel. Okay, now we're going to have our image and a background image and text on the image that says coding the future. All right, now we can see that the image is duplicating because the image is not long enough to take that height. We are using a height of 700 pixels. If we use a height of 600 pixels or 500 pixels, it's not going to be like this. So the reason why it is repeating is because the image original height is not long enough to take or to fit that height. All right, so this is just practice. We are just practicing. We are not building like in real thing. So we are just going to leave the image like that. Well, maybe yours would not be like that. Okay, so we just added the background image and gave it a height, and we also added a text on it. Now, the image I use is a bit too bright. What if the color of my text is not black? What if it were to be white? It's going to not look really, really good. So that brings us into adding something. We're going to add a dark overlay on our image. So I'll just call this overlay or any class name. And this guy would be there. So we're basically just adding a dark overlay on our image. More like a black transparent color. So we just call the class name overlay and give it a background color of, but this time we're doing RGBA. Red is off, so we're going to put 0. Green is also off, we're going to put 0. Blue is off as well, we're going to put 0. So that gives us black. Now the alpha here represents the opacity, how transparent we want it to be. Note, we are putting a black color on the image, but if we just use black, then we are not going to see the image. But we want it to be transparent. We want to be able to see through that black color, to see the image. So let's just use 0.5 for the opacity. So by doing that, we okay, we are meant to use the same height since it is a cover for our image. So we are meant to use the same height with the image. So we can see that we have a black overlay. Now the picture is not so bright as it was. If we remove this opacity and right here, it is basically going to be a black color on the image. We're just going to have a black color on the image. But the reason we are using opacity is because we want that black color to be transparent so we can see through it. So that is why we are using RGBA. So I'll just go back to adding my 0.5, and there I have it. We have our text right here as well. We can move this text to the center, increase it, and make it look better. We can even change the color of the text to black we can change it to white instead of black. We can just make it sit here. Now, we want to make our navigation fixed on the screen, because once we are scrolling, it is scrolling with the page, it is moving with the page, but we want it to be fixed right here. We want it to be just stagnant, not moving. So to do that, we'll just give our container the nav position fixed, and it's just going to stay. So no matter how much you scroll, our navigation bar will remain fixed like this. So we can see that the navigation bar is not moving, but the rest of the page is moving. So as a challenge, I want you to just style the text on the image, move it from the left to the center, and then let it stay somewhere around here. And we can increase the size of the text at all to make it look massive. You can try that, and let's see how it works. Well, I hope this was easy to comprehend, creating a navigation bar and adding an image and also adding a dark overlay. So you will see that we were able to incorporate 3 of the things we've learned in the previous video and how to use them, how and when to use them. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video. Happy coding. Bye.